Death was instantaneous.
And doctor, were you able to determine the time of death?
Between 9:30 and 9:45 p.m.
Doctor, did you examine the stomach contents of the victims?
Yes.
What did you find?
They were both relatively full.
After eating, how long does food stay in the stomach before emptying into the small intestine?
Generally 1 to 2 hours.
So if the victims finished dining by 7:30 as reported, those stomachs should have been empty. Unless they were killed before 9:30, correct?
Or unless they ate again after leaving the restaurant.
Were there any signs, to your knowledge, that they'd eaten at home? Dirty dishes, recent garbage?
To my knowledge, there was no evidence of that.
Thank you.
But they could have stopped on their way home from the restaurant. Had dessert or something.
Well, not a medical question, but yes, possible.
You may step down, sir. Mr. Schubert?
Prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Miss Colson?
Let's let them see some serious thinking going on. What's your take on free agency?
It's killing baseball.
Hockey?
No salary cap, no hockey.
Soccer?
Nobody cares.
Your Honor, the defense calls Susan May.
It's just that we regard it more as a domestic custody dispute. Her recourse would be with probate.
Well, there's where we're wrong, Denny. I thought if you were to physically and unlawfully grab somebody and haul them off to a foreign country, it would be a crime.
Well, I'll be damned.
So we're wrong then. By the way, does one need to be related to the victim to escape charges? There's this junior mint I've had my eye on. I thought I might borrow her for a long weekend, perhaps the Bahamas.
As we understand it, the father always brings the kids back.
That's what I do. Be a joyride.
We're wasting time here. You two look like good men. Department's full of good men. That's why Denny Crane and this firm invest so much money in your annual ball. So you'll arrest the husband because A, Denny Crane wants you to, and B,
I play poker with some reporters, one in particular who'd be curious as to why ethnic child snatchings don't get your attention. And C,
the children were kidnapped. And D,
you're officially on notice. You're good when you get testy.
came easy today. My balls hurt.
Let's have that be the one and only time you tell me that.
I was hurrying home because, well, I had been away for about a week, and I was excited to see him.
And when you got home?
I pulled into the garage, went into the kitchen, called out his name. His car was there, so I was sure he was home. It was only about 9:30. I couldn't imagine him being in bed. But he was.
And not alone?
No.